All right. What is going on, Patriots Nation? This is Jace back with the Patriots Tribe podcast, coming at you with my first film review of the 2023 offseason. Today, we're going to do a guy that we just signed that it's kind of a big deal. Juju Smith-Schuster, 3 years, $33 million contract, the same exact contract as Jakobi Meyers just got from the Las Vegas Raiders. I think a lot of Patriots fans were a little bit concerned when they saw the number that Jakobi Meyers left for, $11 million, a lot less than what people might have thought Jakobi was going to get and people had said he was going to get. But you go out and you sign a guy that I think is slightly better than Jakobi Meyers. He adds a little bit more yards after the catch and a little bit bigger body weight-wise than Jakobi Meyers. He's about an inch shorter than Jakobi Meyers, but he does have 15 to 20 pounds on him, so he is a little bit better yards after the contact and is a hard guy to bring down. So I like the deal. I'm excited about Juju Smith-Schuster. I think he brings a lot to this offense, and that's what I'm going to get into in this film review, where I think he's going to fit in with this Patriots offense and how they're going to utilize him. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on the Juju Smith-Schuster signing and show your support to this channel. And without further ado, let's hop right into the film review. All right, let's start right here. Let's start with Juju Smith-Schuster down at the bottom of the screen. He is going to be guarded by Stephon Gilmore. Patriots fans will know Stephon Gilmore's name. Obviously had a great career with the Patriots and still is a very good corner right here. Good feet, good technique. Very hard to create separation by him. But where you're going to see Juju Smith-Schuster is you're going to see him run a deep over route. He's going to create enough separation. He ran about a 5.4 or 5.54 40-yard dash coming out of USC. So he's not a burner, but you're going to see enough separation. Now you're going to see a bad throw by Patrick Mahomes. It's going to be towards his back shoulder, and it gives Stephon Gilmore a little bit of a chance to make a play on this. So this is a tough catch, good concentration by Juju to make that catch. He's spinning, and now he's able to run and make yards after the catch. And like I mentioned, he's not a burner. He's not going to go and make the touchdown after that play. He's not running a 4.3, a 4.2 like Tyquan Thornton, Tyreek Hill, but he's able to make yards after the catch and make plays after with the ball in his hands. And I think that that's something that he'll bring to this Patriots offense that we really haven't seen happen a lot. So let's move on to this next clip. This is against the Niners. You're going to see Juju at the bottom of the screen now, both in the 3x1 sets. He's a single receiver, so he has experience playing outside as an X or a Z receiver. He can also play as an H or a Y in the box, depending on personnel. But you're going to get a little out and up here. I mentioned it. He's got a little bit more of a bigger body than Jakobi Meyers does, so he's going to get in position right here. If I just pause this right here, right above my head right here in the wrong hand, right here in the corner right here. Boom. Okay. He's using his body to box out the corner, right? Bigger frame, a little bit wider, more than Jakobi Meyers, uses his frame to body out the defender and really just go up and make a contested catch. Now it's going to be a little bit of a different contested catch than what Devontae Adams might do with his frame. T. Higgins, Devontae Parker might do. It's a little bit different. You're not going to be throwing up jump balls to him. He's only 6'1". So you're not going to be throwing up those jump balls, but he's able to go up and make these back shoulder contested catches. And I have another clip that's similar to this. That's a back shoulder catch that comes with chemistry. Once he gets on the same page as Mac Jones, once they develop that chemistry and know what they're looking for, they'll be able to develop that. So I have another angle coming up right here. It's the back view, so you can kind of see a little bit better body position. But this is where I think him and Mac Jones can find success at. He does a lot of good things. So right here, there you go. He's going up, boxing him out, going up, making a good contested catch, and getting him inside the 10-yard line. So the ability to be physical, go up and make some of those plays right there with that bigger, heavier body that he has will be something that we'll look forward to him doing. So let's take a look here. Juju only had 3 touchdowns this year. This would have been a 4th one. It gets called back because of a cut block, but you're going to watch the first 2 clips. He's on the outside as the single receiver. Now they line him up in the slot. He's facing press man coverage right here. He didn't run that great of a 40. 5.45 is average. I mean, I wouldn't say average, but it's not blazing. Not like, oh man, we got to get this guy because he's a down the field threat. He did good in the shuttle and the 3 cone. So he has good agility right here. What you're going to see is him kind of at the line of scrimmage do a nice little stutter step. Okay, it freezes the corner, and then the corner jumps outside because that's where I think Juju's going to go. Okay, so I'll pause it once we get to that point. Okay, so you're going to see a little hezzy. Now the corner jumps outside. You can see right here, Juju has the inside release right now. Now Juju does a great job. Now the corner does get picked by Fred Warner, who's running through to guard the running back. But you're going to see Juju Smith-Schuster, now that he has this leverage, He's going to break it off the corner. Boom. Nice throw by Mahomes in the back of the end zone. Good release package right there, especially in the red zone. We need this more. We had so many red zone woes last year. We all know what they were. We're hoping that Juju brings some more consistency in that aspect of the game. Mike Gesicki, Hunter Henry steps up. Devontae Parker is what we saw the last game of Devontae Parker. We're hoping that we get those players in the red zone, and this offense should take a big step in scoring touchdowns instead of just field goals and really putting up a big amount of points this offseason or this season. So let's look at him again. Now he's the number 3 receiver right here being guarded by Isaiah Simmons. And Isaiah Simmons coming out of the University of Clemson, people thought he could play safety. People thought he could play linebacker. People thought he could play defensive end. They thought he could guard receivers and tight ends. He's a very versatile player, and that's why Arizona took him so high. He hasn't really turned into that yet, but he still has done some really good things the last couple of years. So you're getting Isaiah Simmons, who's a bigger bodied guy. He's not a nickel corner. He's not a safety. He's probably about 240 pounds, big, strong. Now he's getting his hands on a receiver, and that's a mismatch. If you can get your hands on a receiver, most of the time they can't run with him. Isaiah Simmons can, but now he's able to get his hands on him. But Juju Smith-Schuster is going to run through contact. So right here, Isaiah Simmons has his hands on him. Okay, he's trying to jam him, but Juju Smith-Schuster with that 220-pound frame holds up a little better than, say, Jacoby Myers would with 220 pounds. Okay, he's able to break it off. Now, instead of running the deep over like he wants him to think he does, this is a great play design and a great route run by Juju. He runs a falcon route, I call it. Inside, fakes the over. Now he's going to snap it off, run it at about 12 to 15 yards. He's wide open. He's able to make the catch. And he's able to pull Isaiah Simmons along for a nice little 2 or 3 more extra yards just to finish off the play and, say, hey, I'm here too. This is big boy football. I'm physical enough. And he gets him inside the 10, puts him in scoring position. And he has a little excitement there at the end, getting, all amped up. So another good thing there. So same game right here. Let's look at Juju Smith-Schuster. He's in the cluster up top. He's going to be the 3rd receiver in, the number 3 guy right here. You're just going to get a little, I want to say 5-step slant right here. Okay. And it's not anything special. They're in zone coverage. Okay. He's going to catch it. But what I want you to pay attention to is pay attention to this guy, number 34 at the bottom of the numbers. As soon as Juju's going to catch this, he's going to take about 2 to 3 steps, and he's going to have a defender in his face. He's going to have to secure the catch. He's going to have to get his feet down. He's going to have to not fumble, and he's going to have to take the hit. Again, bigger bodied, and he punishes him. Like, it's not a big pop by the corner. He's not blowing his head off. He's not, making this a huge collision hit. Juju Smith-Schuster actually takes it to him. He makes him get punished. And I love that clip right here. It fires me up that you got a big receiver that's doing that and is big enough to do something like that to a cornerback that should have the advantage because he's flying at you. You have to focus on catching the ball, getting your feet down, doing all those things that receivers have to do. But instead, Juju Smith-Schuster is the one delivering the blow. Let's look at a division opponent right here in the Broncos. This guy was drafted top 10 overall 2 years ago. Pat Surtain's guarding Juju Smith-Schuster up top, right inside the 30 again on the single receiver side. Pat Surtain after this year, people think is probably a top 10 corner, and I probably agree with him. He had a stellar year. He is looking great out the University of Alabama. He has done some great things, but what you're going to see, this is similar to the Stephon Gilmore clip. It's in the route concept. You're going to get a deep over route. So you're going to get Juju Smith-Schuster to run up to about the 18, 19-yard line. And instead of pushing off with his arm and risking the pass interference that he would have, you're going to get Juju Smith-Schuster now leaning into him and snapping off the route and creating separation. So I'll get to that point again right here, running up, inside release. Right here, he leans into him. And right here, he has about 2 yards of separation right here. That is enough. I promise you in the NFL with Mac Jones, with the offense, with Juju Smith-Schuster, that is enough. If you give Mac Jones the time, that is enough to find it here. And Patrick Mahomes finds it. He's able to get it to him. About 18, 20-yard gain right there for Juju Smith-Schuster. Puts him down inside the 20, inside the red zone right there. But I love it. Pat Surtain plays this pretty dang good. Like, he mirrors him. He's in good position right here. But Juju Smith-Schuster just does a great job of pushing into him and snapping off, but still not risking the offensive pass interference call and worrying about that. So that is something that is very exciting to see right there. And I think that he'll have a lot of success in New England doing that. So Let's take a look at a division opponent right here for the Patriots. AFC East, he'll be familiar with this team. He'll have to play him twice a year. Kiar Elam's guarding him up top. A lot of Patriots fans, especially myself, wanted this guy on the Patriots last year, and Andrew Booth. But you're going to see him. He's a big, long, physical corner. He ran very well at the combine. So this is not an easy matchup again. He's drawing the number one corners from these teams consistently, and he had a good year, over 900 yards, 3 touchdowns. But you're going to see Kiar Elam playing in man coverage. He is in good position right here. This is great coverage right here. But again, the chemistry, when you have a quarterback and a receiver that are on the same page, look how easy a back shoulder throw is to the sticks. This is a 12-yard gain on 1st and 10. It's nothing special. It's actually really good defensive coverage, but good offense trumps good defense in this day and age. And Juju Smith-Schuster has the experience. He knows what he's doing. He's going to be able to have a chance to develop that chemistry and make plays like this that aren't very good chunk plays, or like aren't going to win you a game over and over, but are good chunk plays to keep the sticks moving, keep guys on their toes, and do things like that. So I'm super excited about that. But let's take a quick ad break right here, from sponsored by Underdog Fantasy. If you guys have not used our code for Underdog Fantasy, make sure you guys do so. If you're into daily pick'ems, over-unders, tournaments, stuff like that, you guys can get into that. So let's send it over to Underdog Fantasy, and we'll be right back with the film review. Real quick, guys, we'd like to thank today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. With Underdog's NFL Pick'em, they make it super easy to win big on any given night. They have individual player props or daily fantasy and are legal in 41 of the 50 states. Right now, they are doubling your first deposit up to $100 when you use code PATSDRIVE or use the link in the description. All you have to do is select higher or lower and submit your wager for as low as $1 to win anywhere from 3 times to 20 times your money. You can also compete against thousands in Underdog Fantasy's daily fantasy tournaments, ranging anywhere from football to baseball to basketball. Whatever sport it is, there's a tournament for you. Now with Underdog's Pick'em Insurance, you can still win money even if one of your picks does not hit. So head over to UnderdogFantasy.com or download the Underdog app. Make sure to use code PATCHDRIVE or use the link in our description to get started today. All right, welcome back. Let's jump right back into this. You're going to see Juju Smith-Schuster motioning down. He's going to be the back guy of the stack formation right here. This is going to be a zone concept by the Broncos, but you're going to see Juju Smith-Schuster sit it down. If you guys aren't aware, this is about 3rd and 7. I know it's hard to see the sticks with my camera and the camera angle up top, but this is about 3rd and 7. You're going to see Juju Smith-Schuster run up. He's going to sit it down right here. He's about 2 yards away from the sticks. Okay, so not going to get a first down. He scrambles out because he sees Patrick Mahomes scrambling. He's going to make the catch, and he has a guy diving at his feet, but that doesn't stop him. That ankle tackle's not going to take him down. He had the 10th most yards after the catch this season, and he had the 6th most yards after the catch per reception at 6 yards. So again, good at breaking contact, good at not going down by one guy. Breaks his tackle here, not a huge tackle to break, but still, you got a guy diving at your feet and you're running full speed. It's very hard not to get tripped up, your feet tangled, something like that to happen and go down. And now it's 4th and 2, and you're punting instead of taking the ball almost to the 50-yard line, giving your offense a first down, putting you at a chance to get some points on that drive. Another great clip by Juju Smith-Schuster showing what he can do after the catch. So let's take a look again. Similar formation. You got the stack. First off, this is horrible coverage rules by the Bills, right? So you got 2 guys playing press man coverage right here. You're going to have Marquez Valdes-Scantling, who's on the ball right here in front of Juju Smith-Schuster. All he's going to do is run, pretty much into Juju Smith-Schuster, guy that's guarding him. It's just going to create a natural rub route, because that's why you don't play at the same level. But you're going to get this. You're going to get a wide open Juju Smith-Schuster making a catch over the middle. Then right here, you got 5 yards to make the safety miss, and you're going to turn this into a huge play, an explosive play. What do you think he does? Oh, yeah, he's going to make a stiff arm. He's not going to go down with the ankle tackle. He's going to take it for about a 50-yard gain inside the 20-yard line for the Chiefs, and, put him in the red zone, do things like that. So, boom, catch, makes a guy miss. Now, not going to outrun you, not going to do a Tyquan Thornton, a Tyreek Hill, and not get caught, but he's going to make the explosive plays, and that's what's super exciting. And you think about it, he leads the league in short to intermediate passing yards. So he had 613 yards this year when in between 0 and 9 yards. And I can't think of an offense that does a better job of scheming short to intermediate routes like New England does. So that's exciting one in itself. But then now you got to think of, hey, if Juju Smith-Schuster is averaging 6 yards per reception after the catch, and he has a 7-yard catch, that's a 15-yard gain. Oh, it's a 5-yard catch. That's a 10-yard gain. That's what's so good about yards after the catch, yards after contact, is you're turning these little short passes that I think Mac Jones is really good at, getting the ball out of his hands quick, throwing it on time. And now you're letting it get to a guy that's great at making guys miss and getting extra yardage. That's when your offense becomes elite. And that's what I think Juju Smith-Schuster is bringing to this offense. So last clip right here. Just pay attention up top of the screen. Juju Smith-Schuster is in the sun right now. He's going to run back in, and you're going to work a scramble drill right here, right? So you're just going to see him keep working, keep working, keep working. He finally gets caught right here. Boom. He has a guy at his ankles, and he has 2 guys in front of him. He's going to spin out of this, make a guy miss, turn this into a 53-yard touchdown against the Buffalo Bills. And there it is, right? You talk about making guys miss, creating after the contact, turning it into explosive plays. Here's the clip right here. Boom, catch, make a guy miss, spin out of contact. Now let's go score a touchdown. Let's go celebrate in the end zone. Let's go have some fun. Juju Smith-Schuster, super excited about this signing. Really, really excited to see what he brings to this Patriots offense. And I think he's going to bring a lot. I think it's going to be very unique how they use him. Like I mentioned, if you go at a guy like Jerry Jeudy, DeAndre Hopkins, I don't think it's very likely. If you go do that, Juju Smith-Schuster's your second receiver. Kendrick Bourne, Devontae Parker, Tyquan Thornton are your third receivers and fourth, and then you got Gesicki and Hunter Henry. That's an offense that sounds like they can compete in the AFC East to me, and it will be a very, very good offense, and they'll do a lot of good things. So I like the addition of Juju no matter what. I think he brings a lot to the team. It's just a matter of fact is if you can continue to get guys that can take the load off of him, because I don't know if he, without Patrick Mahomes, is leading a team to a Super Bowl kind of like he might have seemed like he was, or being a big contributor to it. He's got to have someone aside of him, and he's a really good wide receiver too. But I'm excited about Juju Smith-Schuster in Foxborough for the next 3 years. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. Let me know down below what you think about the Juju signing, and turn that notification bell on so you get notified whenever we go live, whenever we post a clip like this, and you guys can support us, and we appreciate it. But until next time, I will talk to you later.